welcome back to the channel. It's Lexi. Today's video is another purge video. Same outfit, same hair, just put some earrings on, change the lip color, you know what I'm saying? Same everything from the last video. We're gonna be doing a makeup purge. Gonna put all the makeup out, throw stuff away. I have new makeup, I have old makeup, I have things I never use, things that I do use that has to go. Because I have no space, and because I create content all the time, and because I'm a part of the 2021 Ulta collective, which is still mind-blowing, I have a overwhelming amount of makeup for me and my personal usage. So let's get to it. I'm embarrassed to really show you guys all of my makeup, but this is some of the makeup that I have. There's makeup in here that I've never used or haven't gotten around to using yet. Some makeup from yesterday's filming, so like the most recently used amount of makeup. And this is like the real deal problem. This is like, look at this. Look at this. I avoid this. I avoid this area. I just use new stuff these days. So y'all see how I'm living, and you see how terribly I need to not be living this way. So let's put all the makeup out and get to it. Oh, I don't want to. So this box, this bin, is all from the bathroom and from my countertop of things that I have been using and have not put away. This is my actual makeup situation that's supposed to have everything in it that has been abandoned. I'm gonna purge all this stuff, see what I'm keeping, see what I'm giving away or throwing away, because I can't really share this stuff. When I do get new makeup that I know I'm absolutely not gonna use, it's the wrong color, or I'm not interested in the product, I give it away like within a week. I put it in the giveaway box, people come get it, and it's gone. If it's unopened and will never be used, there's no point in it being in my space. But these are things that I've used or I have intention in using, but some stuff is garbage, you know. Makeup's shelf life is way less than hair products, so I'm out of breath. This is a lot of work today. Let's get started. So everything is organized for the most part. These are all of my powders, face powders, highlighting powders, eyeshadow palettes, some bronzing palettes. What is this? Bronzers, contour, highlight cream, concealers, eyebrow, eyeliner for lashes, mascaras, primers, and just primers, foundations, other primers, and setting sprays. And then I have 2 packs of lashes. I also have more in the bathroom, but those are not gonna go anywhere. I'm sorry I'm so out of breath, but let's get to it. Lancome, the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. This came as a gift. It was very dry. Didn't really enjoy it, so I'm gonna toss it. Then I have 2 of these Essence Lash Princess mascaras. My favorite mascaras, really. They're old, dry. You aren't supposed to keep mascaras more than 3 months, so these gotta go. I have this Glossier mascara, which I wasn't a fan of. And then I have this LOV mascara that I also, it wasn't bad, but it's also old, and I wasn't like in love with it. I'm gonna keep the rest of the mascara. I have this Milk Makeup mascara. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either, and I just have it, so I'm gonna use it. The Oma Beauty mascara is a new purchase. I really like this. I have the Superhero It from It Cosmetics is gonna go in the garbage. This is actually pretty nice, but it's like well over a year old and it has to go. This is the Benefit They're Real. It's a new magnet one. Haven't used it yet. It's brand new. And then this is another new-ish of my Essence Lash Princess. So I'm gonna keep these 4 mascaras, and I tossed 6 mascaras. Then I have some primers. So I have this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I like this. I'm gonna keep this. I have this Full Spectrum CoverGirl Primer. It's like well over 2 years old. She can go. This Catrice Prime and Fine is also well over 2 years old. She can go. The CoverGirl True Blend Base Business, Old, She Can Go. And then I have this NYX Illuminator Primer. These are all old and they're also all not amazing, so they can go. I'm gonna go straight into my setting sprays and other primers that are more liquidy, I guess you can say. I don't know why I put it separate. This is a new one. It's the Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. I think I used this once, so I have to keep trying it and see how I feel about it. I have this NYX Matte Finish Spray. This did not give me a matte finish. I felt like it almost made my makeup more greasy, but I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna use it up. It's a very small thing, so I'll just use it through. I recently bought the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and I actually really like it. I used it like 3 times so far. And then I got this Too Faced Plump and Prime in PR, and I was surprised how much I like this. So these two are my current favorite primers at the moment. I have this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It's empty and really old, but it was nice. It's also really affordable if you want an affordable setting spray. Then I have this LOV Cosmetics 3-in-1 Prime and Fix Spray. I don't really like this. I don't hate it, but I don't need it in my collection. So I'm gonna be smart and get rid of it. And then I have the Beauty Bakery. I have 2 of these actually. This one is almost empty, but I'm gonna use it up. This is really nice. I like this. And then I have, this is a new one that I haven't used before. It's the Flower Seal the Deal Luminizing Setting Spray. So I'm going to test it out and see how I feel about it, but I have not used this yet. Definitely going to need a bigger box, I think. Let's go into highlighting and bronzers. I have this Iman highlighting stick. It's really cool. It's really nice. I don't reach for stuff like this often when I'm doing makeup. It kind of takes a little bit too much time, in my opinion, to get it to do what it needs to do. And it's old, so we're gonna toss this. Then I have the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Mocha Mami. I'm gonna keep it. It's a good bronzer. The Fenty Beauty highlighter in Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. I'm gonna keep it. I like this. Ofra Cosmetics highlighter. I haven't used this in so long. I've kind of given up on the bright highlights as of late, especially because I'm not really doing much like bright makeup, but I've been loving a toned down highlight. So I think I kind of want to get rid of this. My new Mented bronzer in Out of Office. Fire. Keeping her. This is the Shea Moisture bronzer in Dusk. If you know about this bronzer, you know how old this is. It has to go. I definitely hit pan. It's definitely been loved and well used, and she could go. Then I have this Full Spectrum CoverGirl palette. I have a highlighter in here, and it has like a blush and like another highlight. This is a really pretty palette. Even though I'm not doing bright highlights, I keep this one. I'll keep around for that. Then I have this Crayon Case highlighter, which is nice, but I think on my skin complexion, it's a little bit too bright. It doesn't really blend well or complement my skin tone. And it's also old. It has a 24-month expiration and we've passed that, so she can go. All right, we're getting somewhere. Y'all should know by seeing this that foundation is my favorite step or my favorite type or part of makeup. I love a beautiful complexion base so freaking much. I have the most foundation and concealer. I live for a nice base. So let's do the old products first. This Anastasia Beverly Hills stick is far too old. It has a 12-month expiration. I've had this for years. I've used it up. I only have a little bit left, well, relatively speaking. This is a good product. It's in the color Cocoa. I liked it at the time. I had this for a long time. It's garbage now. I have this It Cosmetics CC cream. This was a little bit too greasy, or a lot of bit too greasy for me. Even though it was a nice like beach type of vibe, like you put it on for the beach, it has sunscreen, it's like a nice little cover up, whatever the case might be. It's also old and I would not repurchase this product. I have this Kat Von D Lock-It foundation from who knows how long ago, and this is in the color Deep 76. This was a heavy foundation and I love full coverage, but I think I actually like medium. Like medium is more my vibe, but this was also just old and it was way too thick. It had way too heavy for me and my preferences. I have this CoverGirl D50 True Matte foundation. I haven't been grabbing it lately because I have so many other options, but this is a really good foundation and this was actually given to me as a gift and it's not old yet, so I'll keep it. I have my Fenty Beauty foundation, the hydrating one. This one is in the color 430. It's definitely one of my favorite foundations, even though I have oily skin. It's been past the 12-month mark though, and I've used it quite a bit, and I actually have a new one coming because it had a really good sale. So I'm gonna toss this one. Just got this, the Lip Bar 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner. I'm actually wearing it right now in the color Mahogany Mommy. I love it. I've been wearing it all day. I don't have on a powder on top of it and I'm not greasy. It's a very nice light coverage. It feels like skincare and I think my skin looks pretty good with it. It looks very natural, but a little bit of coverage. I love it. Just bought this Milk foundation and this Cover FX Power Play foundation. With the Ulta Collective, we do get gift cards, so I'm able to kind of purchase new stuff and see how I like it. So I bought this with that. I have not tried this yet. It's in the color G100. And then I bought on my own this Milk Makeup Stick foundation in the color Golden Deep. Just hearing good things about Milk and wanting to test it out for myself. These are both brand new. One of my all-time favorite foundation, this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. It's like OG for me. It's the perfect foundation. This is in the color Cocoa. It's a little bit too dark for me right now. I think me being home all the time, my skin has gotten a little bit lighter than it used to be. So it's a little bit too dark for me, but I can definitely work with it. I love it. It's matte, lasts all day. No complaints. I recently got this Mented foundation, stick foundation in the color M30. I like it. The color is a little bit too neutral, but that's like definitely workable. I'm not gonna exchange it. I'm just gonna work with it, put on like a more reddish concealer and more, you know, golden toned other products. But it's nice. It really does have a skin-like finish, which is really nice and up my alley. So I'm keeping this. This is new. Recently got the NYX Born to Glow. Haven't used it yet. I heard good things though. Then I have, these are all old. So then I have this Fenty Beauty, which is pretty much empty. Like actually it's empty. I don't know why I still have it on my shelf. And it's the matte one, 430. It's empty. I have this Black Opal Hazelnut Stick Foundation and this Iman Foundation in the color Earth 3. All of these are great. All of these were like my faves and holy grails at one point in my life, but they all are old or just need to go, you know what I'm saying? I have this Almay foundation, which is also a really good one. This one is full coverage and it's also very matte. It lasts a long time. This is in the color 250 Cool Cappuccino. But this one is past the expiration date, like most things on my makeup shelf, so I'm gonna toss this too. Then I have this KVD foundation. I put a video up reviewing this with a wear test and all of that, so I will leave that linked up above in the cards. I like this a lot. This is the Zoeva, however you say it, Authentic Skin Natural Luminous Foundation. I have not used this yet. I kind of want to, but I've been forgetting about it. So it's brand new. I'm gonna put it on the shelf to try it out sometime soon. We are definitely getting somewhere. I'm really trying to condense all of these products. You guys have no idea. I have this brow gel from Ulta. It's the Ulta Beauty WandaVision collaboration. So I'm gonna keep this. It's pretty nice. It's very light, but it gives your brows like a wet look. Not much of a hold type of product. I have this Lip Bar brow pencil in the color Deep Brown. It's brand new, was a gift. I haven't used it yet, so I'll keep that. I have 3 of the LA Girl brow pencils. These are one of my favorite brow products. Morphe one I just bought recently is fire. I also got this Urban Decay brow blade in the color Dark Drapes. Pretty good. It's very dark, like very dark, but it's nice. And then this Glossier brow flick was a moment. When I bought it, it was a vibe, but she can go. I've had this for way too long. Definitely past the expiration date. And then I have this Milk Makeup Kush Triple Brow Pen. Have not used this yet. I also have this I Envy eyelash glue from Kiss, but I prefer the liner glues nowadays. I rarely ever wear lashes anyways, but if I do, I prefer to line it and then put the lash on. It's time for the concealer. I'm trying to really think about what I'm going to use for real, and not lie to y'all and keep it here for no reason. So the first two things I'm gonna toss for sure are these CoverGirl concealers. This is the True Blend Undercover Concealer in the colors Deep 500 and D 700. These both were ashy on me. I did not enjoy these, so I'm tossing them. I have this Iman concealer in the color Clay Medium Deep. If you like a light base and a base that's not cakey or heavy, this is for you. It's really nice, really pretty, very skin-like finish, but it's old, so I'm tossing it. Almay concealer. It's broken, it won't close properly, it keeps spilling out. It's a stick concealer. I actually really enjoy this product if you want to do a 5-minute face, conceal under your eyes, your dark spots, put on some powder, call it a day. Perfect for that. But it's broken and I don't want to keep it because it's broken and it's old, so she can go. Oma Beauty and this Tarte Beauty concealer, they're both new, and I'm gonna keep both of these. This Too Faced Born This Way concealer is one of my favorite concealers ever. I love it, keeping it. I recently bought these e.l.f. concealers, the 16-hour camo. I have the color Deep Chestnut, Rich Ebony, really nice concealers. I have this Full Spectrum CoverGirl concealing like contour palette. It's old and I wasn't really in love with it. I really only use the orange color for color correcting, but I don't do that anymore. I don't grab for this. I really never have, so she can go. And then I have these Fenty Beauty matchsticks, which I want to keep, but these are definitely past the expiration date. They only have a 12-month expiration, and I've had these since they came out, so that's a very long time ago. I don't want to throw this away though, but I really then shouldn't keep them. I've used this espresso for so long and there's so much product in here, like it's actually crazy, but I've been using this for a while. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, because I paid for these. I paid for them with cash. And I have the Fenty Beauty concealers. I have the color 400 and the color 410. These are pretty much empty. I be like scraping the things to get stuff out, which there's no need to do that. They're really like not much product in here, and it's also past the 12-month expiration. But also they're basically empty, so I'm happy that I was able to get through them, to be honest. Oh, I only have like 5 concealers, which is a great thing. I have this CoverGirl Full Spectrum powder. It's an all over face powder. I'm gonna keep it. I don't really see they don't really have a little expiration thing on here, but I'm gonna keep it because I really only use this lately to set my face. I have the Fenty Beauty foundation powder in 430. I'm keeping this. This one has been through life. It's been through everything with me. This is the Black Radiance Soft Focus Powder in chocolate, I think. Milk chocolate. This thing is good. Okay, it is good and I would highly recommend it, but she has to go. This is the Glossier Wowder. I like to use this underneath my makeup when I first bought it just to help keep my face matte, but I'm way past that now, and this is also old as hell. Like I had this when it came out and it needs to go. And I have this Dermablend powder, which is new-ish. I bought it a few months ago. I like it. It's a little bit dark for under my eye. Like it's not too dark, but it's not as bright, I guess. But I still will use it, and it is a very natural finish. And this is in the shade Warm Saffron. This Beauty Bakery Flour Powder is never not in this house. I love this powder. I'm keeping this powder. It's actually a new-ish purchase too. I have this NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation. This is very old, very old. The color is also a little bit too dark, a little bit too red when I actually put it on my face. It's also old, so she could go. I have this Makeup Revolution banana powder. It was a gift. It's a little bit ashy for my taste, a little bit thick for my taste. I used it one time. My cousin will love this, so I'll put it in my little cousin box, which I haven't made yet, but it's coming. She knows it's coming. This It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder is a fan favorite, and it does control oil nicely, but this has flashback, and I don't do flashback. That's the one thing I don't do. So also it's very old, so she can go to. Crayon Case Chalk Dust Setting Powder. I used this up. I have like maybe like 1/3 of the powder left. It's in the color Y. I've had this for too long. It needs to go in the garbage. This color wasn't my favorite. It was a little bit too orangey for me, but I can make it work. But it's also old and she could just go for that purpose. If I do buy this again, I will buy a different color, but this powder does control oil really well. It's also a really smooth and fine powder. I actually really did like this when I used it. I have this Laura Mercier translucent medium deep powder, but it has glow in it. It's like a shimmer. I don't need this. It was a gift a long time ago. I used it a few times. It's too shimmery. I don't want it. Then I have this black owned powder, and this is by the brand Laws of Nature. This is a really pretty powder. It was a teensy bit ashy, but if I put on my bronzer and like, you know, played with it a little bit, it was just fine. And it's also like all natural. And the last two things I have are the Fenty Beauty powders. These are so big. Like, I be trying to get rid of these for a long time. So I have the shade Banana, and then I have the shade Nutmeg. So these are all of my lip glosses, lipsticks, lip stains, whatever, lip liners, and I'm honestly overwhelmed looking at this. Mascara on its way in here. I don't know how that happened. So I'm just gonna go through and see what is not old and what I like. I will show you the after pile. I'll show you the garbage and the keeping pile of my lip products. This is the current garbage pile. This is my needs to be cleaned little makeup case, child, dirty brushes, and some eyeliners that need to be thrown out most likely. So I got the bigger box for the garbage. These are all some old favorites from NYX and ColourPop, and this is from Iman, but they're old and super old, y'all. Everything I'm grabbing at this point is old and I've had for far too long that I just never grab because I know it's like dried out and does not work anymore. So I went through all of my lip products. As you can see, I have like 5 unopened NYX lip glosses. My favorite lip gloss brand, truly. Keeping some crown case liners, some Fenty lip gloss, Fenty lipsticks. This brand over here is called Pink Lip Cosmetics, black owned. I really like them. The Lip Bar, Milk, Elf, some glosses, some lip balms. 2 unopened NYX clear glosses. These are all really good and I clearly only wear brown. It's really embarrassing. I threw all the bright colors were old. I tossed them. I never wear them. So, overview. These are all the things being saved. This is my cousin's pile, don't look at that. All the things being saved. For some reason, I didn't do an outro. I think I was just super tired and happy to be done. But thank you guys so much for watching this entire video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next one. Comment some video requests because I'm back. Like, I haven't really gone anywhere, but I've been inconsistent. But I'm back being consistent. Again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.